good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, people on YouTube. And welcome back to William in Japan. Today, you join me on my Ducati Supersport 950S as we approach the Tokyo Gate Bridge. Yes, I have made a video about this route before previously, but since that day, the weather is just unlucky. So, since it is a bright and beautiful day, let's take you guys on the same trip again and enjoy the scenery. So, since we are climbing the Tokyo Gate Bridge already, on our left is Tokyo Skytree. Not sure how much of this is showing up on the video, but inside that is the end of Tokyo Bay. And on our right heads out to the Pacific Ocean. And as I explained before, why the Tokyo Gate Bridge is so high is because commercial lanes, as I mentioned before, ships, containers will need to pass through this bridge. And in order to let those ginormous, huge containers pass through without trouble, they made this bridge as high as it turned out to be. I'll put down the correct height of this bridge since I don't have it on top of my head right now. But you can understand that how many stories high that is. And since we are enjoying the scenery right here, I want to share you a little bit piece of news that isn't really widely known by the English-speaking community. Since this is really only published by the Japanese motorcycle magazines at the moment, it turned out to be that Honda, they had placed a patent a few years back using the Africa Twin engine with a naked bike. People said that turned out to be the NT1100, which is, in my opinion, pretty boring and not very exciting. But according to Young Machine, the largest Japanese magazine there is, and again, I really don't understand the Japanese naming logic, but Young Machine said that in this year, yes, in 2022, Honda will be releasing a classic retro bike called the Hawk 11. And since I started riding back around 2010, Honda has become a very boring company since then, especially after 2008. However, they bringing up this Hawk 11 concept, or the Young Machine, if I may correct myself, Young Machine coming up with this concept of using an Africa Twin engine on a cafe racer. Retro, I guess. I will put a link to their article right under this. I won't be posting their CG images though, since it is copyrighted and it is all their hard work. Please visit their website and have a look. So, the Hawk 11 will most likely be a retro-looking cafe racer that Honda will be using with the Africa Twin engine. I had rode the Rebel 1100 in the past, which includes the same engine, and it was a blast. I love that engine. And of course, I don't like the DCT version. I would prefer to shift by myself, but if they come out with a cafe racer with that engine and with proper shifts, I might buy one. I really will. It sounds interesting, it sounds exciting, and finally, there is a Honda, a big CC Honda, if I may add, that might interest myself of getting into ownership. Coming back to the boring Honda thing, so looking back into Honda's history, I love their innovative, out of this world ideas of making motorcycles. So they had the NS1, the oval piston. They had the VFRs, V4s. It was single-sided swing arm back in 1992, or sorry, 1989. So 30 years ago, they were making these super cool bikes. But now, looking at their lineup, there isn't much exciting motorcycles left out there. If you're into sports bikes, yes, there's still the Fireblade, but if you're looking into naked bikes, CB1000R, meh, it looks cool, looks nice, but exciting bike? Maybe not. I rode it once again, I rented that bike before, didn't click with me. CB650R, same thing. Yes, it's a 4-banger. Yes, it is pretty cool, but in the end of the day, it is still a bit too bland for me. But with this Hawk 11, this is something cool. I love that engine, the Africa Twin engine. It has tons of torque, very usable on the street, and the sound is perfect. So having a cafe racer with that engine would be something that I will be looking forward to very soon. What a beautiful day today, guys. Unfortunately, the traffic, as always, is pretty bad.
Hey guys, welcome back. So unfortunately, after coming home and checking the video footage, it was corrupted and unusable. So as the last part of this video, I would like to share the old Hawks back in 1977 and 1979, what kind of bikes they were. So the 77 Hawk 2 is a 400cc parallel twin, and it looks very much like a Bonneville, the Triumph Bonneville, what you see today. And for 1979, it is more of a UJM style bike with a bit longer tail, upward sweeping, and again, it is a 400cc parallel twin. So listen to the rumor of Honda going to build a Hawk 1100. I am, as I mentioned, extremely excited and can't wait to get my hands on one. So, if you are as excited as I am, hopefully we can see this bike as soon as possible. This has been William. Thanks for joining me, and see you next time. Bye-bye.